Hey up guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of F1 2021's Breaking Point. We are about to start chapter 4. If you missed chapter 3, I'll leave a link in the description below. Go check it out. Some of you may recognise that I lost the face cam. One or two people mentioned that it was blocking out a few of the important on-screen displays. So we're going to leave it out so everyone gets the full picture. And let's jump straight into chapter 4. Right then, chapter 4. With Williams continuing to show signs of improvement, the F1 world turns its eyes to Silverstone. A real test for rookie Aiden Jackson as he returns home with the hopes of impressing the crowd and earning the support at this historic circuit. Silverstone. So what's got to be said? So Fernando Alonso makes a comeback with Renault, and we've got an unknown call.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler?
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah, I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, eh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Where on earth did he get my number from? Right, let's check out Twitter. So, Crofty, big home race for Williams rookie Aiden Jackson. Will Buxton, fantastic work by Renault for signing Alonso in 2021. Aiden fan, we've got a fan. Got everything crossed for today for Jackson. Getting on the podium, his first GP at Silverstone. Come on. Grumpy old fan. Got a great view from Club Corner. Nice. Aka my man again. Okay. Broadbent and Aunt Davidson. Who doesn't love Silverstone? Technical Terry. And we are now all caught up. Emails, let's have a look at the emails. From Brian, just a quick heads up. A couple of magazines have booked in casual interviews with myself post-race. Clearly because you're driving on your home circuit, Silverstone's 70th. So I'm sure that'll be their angle. Tried to pass this through your PA, but can't find her anywhere. So my PA's gone AWOL. Good luck out there today. This will be one to remember. Jeff, good news on the weather. Qualifying in the race is dry. One less thing to throw the spanner in the works. Saskia, I'm with your mum. Okay, hi mum. Just to let you know she's here, being well looked after. Send me a message after the race. I'll bring her around to the paddock. And Colin Perry. I got your email address from Brian Doyle. Greetings Aidan, this is Colin Perry from Trackside. Clearly love to interview. Ideally love to interview you for Trackside, having already done both Brian and Casper. It only feels right that we should have a chat too. Do let me know. Feel free to fire across any questions you'd like to ask. Look forward to speaking. Okay. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Alright, Silverstone it is. So, capitalising on a fantastic Q3, Aiden Jackson is enjoying one of his finest career performances when a front tyre puncher threatens to ruin his chances of a top 5 finish. With friends and family in the stands and the crowd behind him, Jackson sets his sights on salvaging what he can from the race. Whoa. So we're top 5. We got a pool. Look at the... So this is the new damage model then, in the 2021 game. Look at the tyre just hanging on. So we've dropped from 5th to 9th. .3, and we're down to 11th. Oh no, 12th. Oh my god, I'm losing so many. What the hell? Right then. Slight lift off. Let's see if we can catch up to Stroll through Maggott and Beckett's. Get that DRS. Oh, that was a bit. Well within DRS, but I don't think it's close enough. On the grass. But we got him. We got the job done. Now Ricardo. Managed to get Ricardo the same place we got Stroll. Can we get Ackerman with Maggott and Beckett's? I'll put the pressure on Vettel. Get a nice run. Brake slightly later, don't go too wide. Vettel with the lock-up. See if we can stick to Vettel. 2 turns, 1 and 2. Trying to fight around the outside. That's nice. Now, Butler and Albon. Are we within DRS? We are. 75% DRS left as well. A nice run, we used plenty of ERS. Gonna send it up the inside. We already know we have to let off the gas, so guess we pass Butler now. Albon. Slight moment there, but we are on the softs. He's on the hards. So we'll find out through sector 2. There's enough left in the tyres. Oh, we got a nice run. Stay behind him. Then we'll make the use of DRS. Stick with him. DRS deployed. DRS deployed. We're closing in, we're closing in. Go round. Albon nice and easy. And that there is 10th place. And that is home points for Jackson.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Williams' Aiden Jackson. One to watch. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium.
Despite suffering a puncture mid-race, Jackson manages to overcome the odds, securing a brilliant point finish for Williams at the British Grand Prix. Oof. Imagine if Russell gets on this weekend. Russell points and announced for Mercedes. What a weekend that would be. Anyway, we'll move on. Back in the pad. Trivia time. We'll give that one a miss. Right, so what have we got here? A phone call from Brian.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Oh, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press are starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
And that is chapter 4 done. That was a bit quick. Right, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a bonus chapter, I think. So that's chapter 4. We'll now move on to chapter 5 and see what's in store. Claim the rewards. Right, let's go. Right then, chapter 5. While the grid, well, there's a mistake there, EA. So we'll try again. While the grid heads to Monza, the team at Williams have managed to find some welcome consistency during the second half of the 2020 season. Both drivers are hungry to gain out ground in the competition. Hayden Jackson is determined to outperform his teammate Casper Ackerman, both in the standings and in the eyes of the team. So,
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage, but I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? I'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aidan, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
Toto Wolff?
So, no pressure then?
So,
Surely
what's
I
the
don't
problem
move to
with the car?
Mercedes.
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Fuming. Fuming. Wow. Fancy that. We've got an engine upgrade, and we've just been told we are the star driver. And Ackerman has thrown the toys out the pram. Phone call from Brian.
Brian,
Hayden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
So it's Monza, and we've got a new power unit, and I've got a feeling something's going to happen on track with Ackerman storming off like that. So what's this here now, Jeff? Be very careful with the inner curbs. First two chicanes. Oh, well, of course, yeah. You don't need to tell me that. I've caught them enough times in the past. Saskia, then I'll do the interview before the photo shoot tomorrow. Don't really know what difference that makes. And Colin, Hayden, I hope this mail finds you well. Oh, this guy's that track side. Why am I being pestered?
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held. So a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ackermann, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Lance Stroll, and Butler, Vettel, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen, and Aiden Jackson. Giovinazzi and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So the clutch works today then, does it? Right then, let's see what we've got. Go up the inside, I think. Hold it round the outside, don't get pushed off. We're up to 14th. Stroll breaking a little touch early for my liking there. Moves through there. Get a nice one out of there. We're already past Stroll. Stroll battling Vettel. Past that one. We've come up behind Charles, but he's making his car quite wide. Tuck back in, then go underneath him. Get him under braking. Ackermann's still fourth. Alright, we're closing to Gasly. Alright, we're getting close to Pierre Gasly now. Come on. I've got a new engine. Under braking. Send it. Nice under braking of it. Getting a nice slipstream from Lando Norris here. We're going on the inside again. We've gone for it. Made it stick as well. And get him under braking. So put in this lap. Wide again. Right, we'll try the undercut again. Worked in France. See if it works here. That was slow. Right, what we need to do is pray that that undercut worked. Because Ackerman was holding everybody up. Put in a purple sector 2. Is it enough? Ricardo, Sainz. Right, but where is Ackerman? Raikkonen, Stroll, Albon in the pits. We're up to 4th. We'll be all beating Ackerman. Ackerman is somewhere behind us. Well, I think we absolutely nailed that. Ended up being 3 seconds off Verstappen. Ackerman is nowhere to be seen. And this new power unit has done the job. I've come from 18 to 4.
Well, quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aidan Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackerman.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed for McLaren back in 2007. We all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
So it's a decent result for you today with a finish in the points. How are you feeling, Aidan?
I'm just glad I could deliver for the team. Casper and I are both trying to push ourselves as much as we can. So it can get a bit competitive. It is a good feeling to be the one coming out on top.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Casper's got a way about him, you know? He's hot-headed. He can get offended easily. I'm learning that I've just got to accept that. Any problems are his, not mine.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I thought I'd stir the pot a little bit there. Make things a bit more exciting. Well, I think what we're going to do, before we move on to what sounds like one of the last races, is we're going to call it there. Bonus episode today. So we've got two chapters in one. Thank you all for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the content. I'll leave links to my Twitch channel, which I'm currently streaming on. I'll be streaming hopefully every day, and hopefully we'll soon be able to get some league racing up and running. But in the meantime, feel free to leave any comments, and I'll catch everyone next time. Cheers.